Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be naming strong acids and strong bases, as well as showing you the strong acids and strong bases and give you a mnemonic at the end to help you memorize strong acids and strong bases really quickly, and especially in general chemistry. You have to memorize these strong acids and bases. And I know that one of the questions that they ask you in general is they'll ask you what's the difference between a strong acid and a weak acid. And the answer lies in the ionization. So strong acids ionize completely in solution. So like, for example, the HBr, you can see that it becomes H plus and Br minus. Like it goes into its individual ions, and so it ionizes completely. A weak acid, on the other hand, does not ionize completely. Strong bases also ionize completely 100%, but weak bases do not. So again, it goes down to like strong acids and strong bases ionize completely in solution. So now let's get into the actual naming. So I mixed a couple of polyatomics in here because again, some of the polyatomics are going to be strong acids. And so for this first case, you need to know the polyatomic ion, which is SO4 2-, which is sulfate. 8 goes to ik, 8 goes to us, so it's going to be sulfuric acid. Okay, now for the HI, HBr, HCl, all of those go with hydro. And then again, you're not going to put hydroiodine, it's going to be hydroiodic acid. Okay, again, you're not going to put hydrobromine acid, it's going to be hydrobromic acid. And then for the NO3-, it's again a polyatomic. It's going to be nitrate, NO3- by itself. So to get an acid, because you're having it with hydrogen, it's going to be nitric acid. Again, 8 goes to ik. For the HCl, you're not going to put hydrochlorine acid, it's hydrochloric acid. And now for the last two, so ClO3- is actually chlorate. And again, 8 goes to ik, so it's going to be chloric acid. And the way that I like to remember ClO4 is, it's so the answer is perchlorate, just a ClO4-. And then with the acid is perchloric acid. But the way that I like to remember the perchloric or perchlorate is again ClO4-, okay? And then perchloric acid means that it has the HClO4, it has the hydrogen. So the way I like to remember it is the per part. I think of it like plus an oxygen. So if you notice that the difference between chloric acid and perchloric acid is an oxygen, again, the difference between a chlorate and a perchlorate is an oxygen. So the per, I think of it as plus one more oxygen. So now let's get into the mnemonic. So the way that I memorized this when I was in Gen Chem is, so I brought no clean clothes. So sulfuric acid, hydroiodic acid, the Br is going to be for bromine, NO for the nitric, for nitrate, Cl for chlorine, ClO for the clothes is going to be for the chloric or the perchloric. So I hope that helped with the strong acids. And so I tried to make a mnemonic for a new mnemonic for the strong bases, which you will see shortly. So again, strong bases also ionize completely in solution. And the two ways that I've seen it being memorized is, one, you kind of do like a zigzag. So when you go to the periodic table, you'll see in group 1 Li, Na, and then K, and then right next to it, then you go Ca, Ba, and Sr going down again. So it makes like a zigzag. The other way that you can memorize it is with the mnemonic that I'm going to have at the end, but let's go quickly into naming. So again, naming for strong base is super easy. You're just going to put the name of the metal and then hydroxide. Hydroxide is OH-. So it's going to be lithium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, barium hydroxide, and strontium hydroxide. So again, these are the main strong bases that you see in Gen Chem. And my mnemonic is nice black shirt. So the N is going to be for the Na, the B is for the barium, L is for Li, C is for Ca, K is for potassium, and then short is for strontium. Again, if you enjoy this content, please follow, like, share. It takes time to create it, so please support and follow. And thanks again for watching.